All right, fellas, welcome to Out of Pocket Sports. This is going to be a short and sweet video. What is next for Alex Pereira? If you're a UFC fan, Alex Pereira right now is that guy.
Jamba.
He is getting the job done for the UFC. He's basically the new Conor McGregor because Conor McGregor couldn't even fight in his last fight. He took over the card on like 2 weeks' notice, and he's been a major star for the company. So what's next for him? What do UFC fans want to see? Do they want to see him move up to heavyweight, as kind of Joe Rogan suggested in his post-fight interview?
One of the things that's been discussed is you potentially moving up to heavyweight. Is that something we will see from you in the future? The audience seems to love that idea. Is that something we may see from you in the future?
Or do they want to see him stay at light heavyweight and maybe fight Ankalaev? So we're going to explore 3 different routes for Alex Pereira, and the route I think most fans want to see him go. Let's get into it. Let's go. Route number 1 for Alex Pereira is to stay at light heavyweight and fight Ankalaev. Now, this to me would be the most boring route. This is the route I don't want to see. But Ankalaev is the next in line at light heavyweight, and so it really comes down to what the UFC wants to do. Do they want to do the entertainment factor and create a huge fight, or do they want to do the actual sport and give the next guy in line a shot? I mean, we've seen it time and time again, like when Colby Covington came back and he fought Leon Edwards for the title. Like, he just skipped the entire line, fought for the title, and it was terrible. But that's happened to other guys too, like McGregor's come back, But Alex Pereira is that guy. Like, he could skip the line and move forward, and that creates massive entertainment and still not be out of his class. The dude is so big for the division. He was, I don't know how he fought at middleweight. Lightweight seems to be perfect for him. I'd like to see him at heavyweight personally. I think a lot of people are on that same wavelength. Now, the Ankalaev fight, like I said, is going to be a bit boring. I feel like Ankalaev could probably wrestle him, grapple him. And Ankalaev has said multiple times he's kind of coming out of his shell, I think, and I think he has to get the UFC's attention to try to make this a big draw. I feel like if the UFC makes this fight, it's deserving. It is probably the most deserving out of all 3 options for the next guy in line. But again, this is a business. This is entertainment. We want to see, as fans, him fight the big fights. Ankalaev, to me, just doesn't excite me that much, to be completely honest. I want to see Alex Pereira be a 3-division champ for the first time ever in UFC history. That would be freaking sick. So I say move him to heavyweight, and if we move him to heavyweight, that gives us our next 2 options. Who will he fight at heavyweight? So let's get into that second option. So that second option, the first fight to make, is Tom Aspinall. Granted, he wins. Fuck, I don't even know who he's fighting. That's how uninterested I am in this. He's fighting Curtis Blades, who is he's a pretty big underdog against Tom Aspinall. But Curtis Blades is dangerous, but just, again, this fight doesn't really excite me as much for Tom Aspinall as it could against Alex Pereira. So, granted, if now Alex Pereira is going to probably want some time off after he's fought a bunch in the past year. So he's probably going to want some time off a little bit to recover, heal some nagging injuries. But Tom Aspinall, granted he wins against Curtis Blades, I think you could definitely make that fight. That's a great fight. Aspinall's good on the feet. He's good on the ground. We really haven't seen Alex Pereira too much on the ground, but that's because he never gets taken down and he always stuffs it. So I think as long as Alex could probably stuff the takedowns against Tom Aspinall, I think that could be a great fight. But again, that fight at heavyweight just doesn't really excite me as much as the next fight could possibly go. And you guys probably know the route I'm going to go here. But let's get into that third possible option. I think all fans want to see this fight happen. Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira. What a mega fight this fight would be. Jon Jones coming off a incredible win against Cyril Gane. A lot of people, I think he was an underdog that fight, or maybe a slight favorite, or it was a pick'em, something like that. But we saw the fight IQ against Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane is a polished, very good striker, and Jon Jones just wrestled him. And that's kind of the same thing Alex Pereira is. A very good striker, a lot of power in that left hand. But what does Alex Pereira look like on the ground? I think he's got his brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Jon Jones has a wrestling background, really polished up his striking when he was younger. So, I mean, that is a super fight. That is what fans want to see. John Jones versus Alex Pereira at heavyweight. Can Alex Pereira stuff the takedowns? If not, who wins on the feet? Because John Jones is good on the feet too. That is such a good fight. And I don't even know what the odds would be on that are. If anyone knows the odds, let me know. And also, too, let me know in the comments which fight interests you the most. Does even a heavyweight fight interest you guys at all? Or do you want to see Alex Pereira stay at middle, or not middleweight, she's light heavyweight? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this video. If you like kind of more what ifs in the UFC like this, I can do some more options for other guys. But Alex Pereira right now is certainly in the driver's seat, and I feel like he has a lot to say on who he should fight next. Except for maybe John Jones. I feel like everyone wants to take that. I feel like John Jones is just one rung above Alex Pereira in terms of popularity. I think John Jones still holds that card as if even if Alex Pereira and UFC want him to fight John or wants to fight John, I think John is still in the driver's seat in terms of saying no, I want to fight somebody else, and the UFC will listen to him. So, but yeah, what a massive, massive fight that would be, and I think I would actually buy the pay-per-view for that instead of go on Stream East or something like that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. Let's get a little discussion going in the comments, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.